Hello,
Hello,
and welcome to the Galactic Show. Woo!
Number 6.
Number 6. And this one is really special today because we don't have just one guest, we have two. So please welcome Team Astrobackyard, Trevor and Ashley, the
Woohoo!
Baron and Baroness of beginner astrophotography.
Hey everybody.
What's going on, guys?
Do you like your titles?
That's great.
We finally see our titles.
We spent like
Baron and
Baron and
Baroness
Baroness.
of beginner. I love it.
days to find the right title for you guys. That was hard.
No, that was worth it. I like it. Baroness.
You guys are the pros of beginner astrophotography. I cannot even tell you if I wish I had a nickel for every time I've seen somebody comment on any of your things. Like you guys taught me astrophotography, or I started out watching your
You'd be
videos.
rich.
I'd be rich.
Yeah.
So welcome guys to this new Galactic Show. It was, I think, in November that we had our last show.
With
It's been
Nico.
a while, with Nico Carver, and it was very fun. This time we have Vianis as a sponsor who is offering this Estia right there. You can see it, which is great for the eclipse. You just put your phone on top, and you can just image with your phone. It's like a mini reflector kind of. Very fun.
But you need the eclipse pack to have that. Don't forget.
No, well, there's a solar filter. Yeah, with the
Solar
eclipse pack.
filter with Hestia. Please don't point Hestia with that solar filter.
So if you guys want to be entered to win this, just use a super chat of any amount, and then you'll be just automatically entered into the spinning wheel, which will be after the trivia later on. So we have a few questions today for Ashley and Trevor, and we'll just start off with the first one.
Yeah, we always start off with a quick interview. Break the ice.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, you can do the first one if you want.
Yes, okay. We always ask this question to each one of our guests. So, what got you into astro?
In a very short 2 or 3 sentences.
So when I joined my local astronomy club and I met the guys there that were going out to a dark sky site and connecting DSLRs to the refractors and taking photos, when I started hanging out with them and seeing the images they were taking, I became really hooked, not only with the idea of astrophotography, but the culture and just the group of guys that hung out together and took sick images of galaxies. I just thought it was the coolest thing ever. And I'm like, you know what? I think I've found like my people. Like it's out there, it's different, but I just love it.
Yeah, and then I guess for me it was like the deeper he got into this hobby and the more obsessed he got with it, the more he talked about it, right? And the more you hear about it, and it just becomes a part of like your everyday life too. And so, I kind of got into it through like osmosis, I guess, absorbing what he's saying to me. And then in 2022, I started my own astro journey. And so that's been fun and brings on a whole other set of challenges and excitement. So it's been good.
Was he obsessed?
Obsessed, yes.
It feels normal now, right? It's been so long. And it's for you guys too. It's like you almost can't remember what life was like before astrophotography.
I surely cannot. Like,
No.
I feel the same way. If anyone probably relates, partners of astrophotographers everywhere. It's just, it becomes part of my life. It became part of my life. And suddenly, like, wow, now we're Galactic Hunter. Like, it's crazy.
And we have Brody is always in this live show. I love it. Hi, Brody. We have Raffle, Sawamath. Hi, everyone. Nice to see you guys here.
Hello.
Second question. Can you describe what you felt like when you decided to quit a regular job to do astro full time? How was that?
Oh boy, so scary, and so much like leading up to that point. Those were the sleepless nights. Trying to make the responsible move, at that point of our life, we had, both had really good jobs, and a mortgage and all these bills to pay. It's like, can we actually do this? And then how am I going to tell our friends and family they're going to think we're nuts. Such a stressful move. And then I wish I could say to the people that are thinking about it, that you just get to a certain spot and then, oh, okay, this is easy. It's no problem. Like that stress stays. And it goes up and down. But yeah, it's very stressful because, you're completely in charge of your own life and your own business. And if you can let it slip away, or you can keep pushing to make it work. There's no steady paycheck from an employer. So,
Yeah.
But I think as scary as it was too, it also I feel like we were both at a point in our lives together that it was kind of the natural next step, kind of for you in, ramping up Astrobackyard to where it was before you quit. And then for me in my government job during COVID, it seemed like the right time for kind of both of us.
You joining felt a lot better for me. It took a lot of stress off to know that I wasn't alone, and you guys obviously know all about that. So when now it's an actual team, that made a huge difference for me.
Everything you said is the same how I feel. It's so stressful because you never have a regular paycheck. You never know like what the next month is going to bring. It's very, very stressful. You sometimes almost want to go back to a regular job just to have the safety of the paycheck.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
also, if you stay like you are right now, you have the freedom of all the hours that you want and stuff.
Yeah.
And I remember
You're so stressed that you almost forget about the good parts too when you're right in the middle of it. But
It's not fun anymore.
Yeah.
I think 3 years ago, Daya was like, maybe I should just walk a Galactic Hunter. I remember I told her, I think it's inevitable. It will have to happen at some point.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
I don't think we got to that point until the end of 2022. And even that was a kind of big step for me in my career because I went to school for marketing. I got a marketing job. And, I enjoyed it there. But I was like, you know what? I think I'm kind of outgrowing the environment. And also, I miss doing stuff with my partner. And we would spend nights together all the time. And I just feel like we didn't get to see each other. And I'm glad that I did that. Actually, I'll tell you, at least in my experience, the grass is not greener on the other side because I did have the opportunity to go back to work at that same place. And I was like, immediately, the first week, I was like, I miss Galactic Hunter. I think I know what I want to do.
Yeah. I know. So your story is very similar to mine where like I really loved my job. I loved the work that I was doing. I felt really good. It was in the environmental field and it was, in education, which is what I went to school for. So it was hard for me to kind of leave that for something that I'm brand new in, astrophotography. It was a totally new field for me. So that made it extra scary. And so the comfort level wasn't there, your confidence, right? It's like, I'm not a seasoned pro in this area like I was in my old job.
I still don't consider myself a pro.
Oh, I'm definitely not here.
But
not an Astro, no.
But
not
like
me.
being a partner to somebody in Astro, I think that's a job in itself.
Oh, totally. It's a lot to ask of someone, the crazy hours and the weird schedule. And it's not a normal lifestyle by any means.
And I think the next question is for you, Dada, because it was her idea. And that's a funny one, actually. Do you have it there?
Yes.
Do you ever feel?
Yeah, okay. I watched all your videos in preparation for this. If you can believe, that's part of
her
my
eyes
job.
are red.
I had this question because I looked at our videos and I was like, do you ever feel cringe looking back at your first videos that you ever made? Because when I looked back at our episode 1 of Galactic Hunter,
horrible.
Antoine would make me do this. He's like, be more mystical in your voiceover. And I'm just like, I don't know how to be mystical.
It sounds so dumb now.
And I hear it now. It's so cringe. It's so cringe.
Oh my God, yeah. So I have a real problem with it. I'm so tired of, because I spend so long editing these videos. I do all the editing. I'm so sick of the way I sound, the way I look, all that stuff. So even like the old stuff is extra bad, but it's just, it's not my favorite thing, that whole part of it. Like I like the creation process of the storytelling, but yeah, you find little things about yourself that are really annoying and you try to correct them.
You're
but
like, why did I say that? Why did I do that?
Yeah, it's a weird experience.
Yeah.
But also what I will say, to give ourselves credit, sometimes I'll go back and look at a video we did 2 years ago that I kind of forgot about. And I say like, wow, this is really good. Like, no wonder people subscribe to us. Like, this is awesome. So that happens too.
Yes, progress. It's progress. It's just like when you share your images online too, you see what you did like 5 years ago to like what you did last year. You're like, actually, it did get better. I should probably
Yep.
So we have just 2 quick questions for you guys, and then we'll jump to a few from
community questions.
Very quickly. Oh. We won't spend too much time on this, so it's not dragging forever. Skyrim or Starfield? That's for Trevor.
Skyrim. So the really funny, super, like, if people didn't realize what a game nerd I actually am. So Starfield, I got right into that. I actually really like Starfield, but I stopped my campaign and I'm replaying Skyrim again with all the new mods and best graphic packs. So Skyrim.
Forever.
Forever.
I did not get very far in my campaign, unfortunately. Maybe I should go back.
You're more of a Sims girl.
I play Sims. I also play Borderlands.
Nice.
Other things.
Yeah, you get games. You play what you like.
Yeah. I'm not much of a gamer, but I love the Skyrim soundtrack.
Yeah, it's one of the best video games.
Yeah, it's like usually on my Spotify Wrapped at the end of the year, it's like Jeremy Soule is like in my top 5 all the time because I listen to it whenever I work. So it's like it's a lot of playtime on my Spotify list.
Do you guys do a lot of instrumental music? Because like I can tell you all the time I come Antoine's office, there's always like Hans Zimmer or like some sort of like original soundtrack to a film here, instrumentals.
Mm-hmm.
The latest one I'm on is the Resident Evil save room music. It's kind of eerie, but it's really nice. I'm huge on that.
Jones, spooky.
Yeah.
It does sound spooky.
It is kind of spooky, yeah.
Mine's like the opposite, like listening to like a good instrumental like bluegrass song for me.
Right. You work to
like
that?
Country.
I do work to that.
Like country though. Remember that Shania Twain moment?
Oh,
Dahlia and Ashley had the dance-off or whatever, the karaoke.
Yes. That was the best.
What a time. And you know, every time I hear Wagon Wheel, I think of you.
Yeah, that's fun.
Next question. Can we see Rudy?
Mm-hmm.
The number one question of all time.
Everybody wants to see
Rudy. He was in a dead sleep. Come here, mister.
No.
Come here. No. Come here, Rudy. Look.
Everybody wants to see Rudy.
Come here.
Everybody wants to see Rudy.
Oh, he's stretching.
Oh.
We love
Rudy in the
this
house.
Okay. Oh, there he is.
Aw, thank you for
does look
gracing
sleepy.
us with your presence. We're so sorry we woke you up from your little nap.
He has a waggy tail.
Aw.
She's like,
Well,
what
he's
is
happy.
happening right now?
A free hug?
The internet is happening.
That tail's wagging. Yeah.
Oh, I need to give him a name too. I gotta think of it later.
The Baron? Oh, yeah, I guess.
Don't spend too long on that, Dahlia.
She will spend 24 hours for sure.
I did spend a long time thinking of you guys' name, embarrassingly.
You nailed it.
Okay, so we have some questions from the community, from Facebook, Instagram, and all that. We just picked a few that we thought were good. I think we only have like 5. The first one would be, is there a very specific video that almost made you burn out?
No, there's not a specific video, but we just had this conversation today. When you put a lot of work into a video and you really think it's like, man, I really pushed it for this. I think this is going to be so helpful. I think it's going to do so well. And it's a 10 of 10 or a 9 of 10. The YouTubers will know that the pain of that. It's that makes me be like, what's the point? Like I don't know what YouTube wants. I don't know what the audience wants. I'm more lost now than I ever was just when I thought I figured it out. So it's anytime a video flops, I kind of get that feeling, but it doesn't last long.
Oh, you have a good bounce back.
Yeah, you have to. And when you love it, I think you just love your craft, then I think it's easy to get out of it. It's like you get excited about the next thing and you just try again.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have to walk away. I have to take a break.
She walks to bed and just lays there.
I go and do nothing for 20 minutes and then I'm like, and we're back.
That is good. Yeah, to step away is really, really important.
Yeah,
I do that when I'm processing images because I get a little bit frustrated because I'm still learning. And so there are times where I'm just like, I can't look at this anymore. I need to revisit this tomorrow because I'm just getting too it's not turning out the way I want, or I don't.
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, you get excited about this image, and it's like, this isn't really turning out. You have to get away.
I'm sure that's probably just part of the
so
creative process for everything.
Yeah.
I'm sure artists feel the same way, or painters, or
Yeah, I love your stuff that you've done recently, like your horse head.
Your horse is insane.
It's ethereal.
Oh,
I love
thank
her.
you.
It's
Incredible.
really, really good.
I was
It's
like,
so
wait,
hard.
that's from Ashley. Wow.
It's so hard for me to not like say like, well, maybe you could maybe boost the reds a little bit. No, that would ruin it. Like I want it to be like this. It's like,
It's
okay, it's yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love like diving into everybody's styles when the people who we've had on. It's been really interesting and cool to see that. Yeah, yours is ethereal, Ashley. I like yours.
Oh,
It's very like glowy.
She's a natural.
I do like the natural soft. I don't know. Soft is maybe not the right
soft.
word.
No,
I don't
that's
know.
exactly what it is. It gave me a soft pastel ethereal.
No, just like that. Yeah, it's got a vibe, I think.
Definitely.
Keep at it.
Thank you.
And if you get one APOD, you'll have as many as Trevor.
Yeah.
That's it. Actually, I was going to say I never submit, but I submitted one recently.
Okay.
And I was the ultimate. Yeah, I
It's
didn't
ultimate.
get it. So I not only did I not get it, the object that I submitted, someone else got it of the same object very right
next
after.
day.
It's
That's
like,
frustrating. Yeah.
ooh,
I love when that happens. It doesn't hurt my feelings at all.
it's not the be all end all, right? It's people overvalue an APOD, I think sometimes,
Yes.
Yeah.
but it's cool. Like I get it.
It's just fun to think about it. And big welcome to Nico Corver, who is also here. Nice. A big virtual
All
hug,
right.
Nico, all of you.
Aw.
Yeah.
We love
Yeah.
Nico in this house too. Yeah, actually, you saw Nico in person one time because he came.
He's
to
been in
your
this
that's right, that's
garage. Yeah, it was.
That's right.
I mean, quite the
Freaking
trip.
Nico.
They drove from where he's at to come here. It was that was a fun time.
Yeah, they came and spent the night. We were kind of a stopover between where they were going
Yeah.
for an event. And so, yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I saw that video. It was a little spooky. I was like, Nico,
Right.
is that
was
allowed?
Like, Nico, I have this idea. You just lurking in the backyard. He's like, let's do it. I'm like, "Oh,
Oh, so cute. I have a fun one. Someone asked, has the fame, drugs, and adulation gotten to you since hitting the big time?
No. It's there's so many moments to get humbled, bring you back down to earth. I mean, like if it's actual fame at all, this small astrophotography community. Sometimes it does feel like fame when we go to a star party,
It's
and like
niche
I'm
fame.
literally signing autographs and meeting all these people, but it's only at those gatherings of all our people, and so it's just not real fame at all. And thank God, because even the small doses, it's like, oh man, I wouldn't want to live like this all the time.
Yeah.
I surely don't. Sometimes I think about going to the store and I'm like, if I'm mean to somebody, is somebody I know that knows me that I don't know is going to get mad at me for that?
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Yeah, that's what it's like for the real celebs.
So
Yeah.
you just get seen all the time. It's too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
Next question.
If you could name any celestial object, somebody asks, what type would it be and what name?
If I could name a celestial, oh, okay.
Yeah, what object?
Like I could choose the name.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
object would it be and what would you
Like
name it?
a nebula
Just
or galaxy?
something crazy out there. Describe it for us.
So I'm pretty sure that Nico chose the name the Hummingbird Nebula for that reflection nebula.
Yeah.
That is spot on with what I would do. I
wow.
love birds, and a reflection nebula is my favorite. So I'd love to name a reflection nebula, and I'd give it a cool unused bird name.
Okay.
Excellent. Good.
Like,
This ties into something later.
The blue condor or something. That would be cool,
It does sound badass, yes.
right?
A lot of O3.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
That would work
I
too.
can see it. You should talk to Bray about that.
Yeah. He's named a few. He's got to actually do that.
Yeah. That's very cool.
And I was curious because I don't know what is the Astro playlist.
Yeah, somebody asked
Can
that.
we get a link to the Astro playlist? What is that?
Somebody asked that with a whole capital letters.
So we use Epidemic Sound, And this is like for the songs and the videos, you mean, or what I listen
don't know.
to?
Somebody just
I
asked
don't know.
like,
It was such an out there question.
We've actually gotten that on comments and videos. I feel like maybe the context of the question is.
Oh, what we listen to while we image?
maybe.
No, I feel like it's the songs that are in the videos.
Okay, so Epidemic Sound is a resource for creators to get royalty-free music. Like you have to pay for
Use
it.
the same one. Yeah.
But yeah, it's great, right? It's so easy to find what you need. Not easy. I mean, I spent a long time on it, but you can search by mood and genre to really find the right fit. So that's the magic there. And I mean, I feel like I really love that part of it. So I spent a long time choosing the right song. And then as for what I listen to, in case they meant that, it's
Maybe.
a lot of ambient stuff for processing. But I, hanging out with friends, I like classic rock more so than that kind of stuff.
Ooh, can you give us a band?
I like the Eagles a lot. I like a band called Red Rider that is Canadian a lot. Tragically Hip. The list goes on.
Cute. There you go, fans. You love that.
Yeah, we'll do the last one now. What is something that people don't know about you, which is not astro related?
Do you want to take that one? You got lots of crazy stuff.
Surprise us.
Running, that's something we both do together. We're both crazy about running these days. We just did a running challenge for the month of February, where you have to run a 1 through 10K run and log your times and everything. We're part of a run crew, so
Nice.
yeah, we like to run a lot. And Ash just did a half marathon. We're signed up for another half marathon coming up in June.
And I'll be training for my first full marathon in January 2025.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know we talk about running a lot.
we talk about running. Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
We
you know
run
our
together.
boys.
We run
We do.
together like
We
you
do,
guys, but
yeah.
for like 2 months.
Yeah, I didn't like running with Antoine. He's a competitive runner. I'm just more like, I reached my 5K and I love it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Trevor
is
has,
it-
I mean, yeah. No,
Go
we
ahead.
can move on.
That's it, yeah.
Tell
No,
us, tell
I
us.
want to know a Trevor story.
Yes,
No,
do.
I was just
Trevor
going
story.
to say Trevor's stride is a lot longer than mine because I'm so much shorter than him. So
Oh, yeah.
it can be hard to
Oh.
keep up with someone who's tall. Yeah.
Yeah, I know
That's
how
right,
that
because
feels.
people also, one thing people might not know, Trevor is very tall. I was surprised when I met him. He's very
Yes.
tall.
Yeah.
Long legs.
Long legs.
We have no more questions from. Well, we
Yeah,
did have a few, but we'll
That
just
was
move
the
on
last
because
of our little interview questions, just so we can move along properly. And just wanted to plug in that raffle one more time. Today, our raffle giveaway prize is a Hestia from Vaonis, and you can enter that by sending us a super chat. Any amount works. You could do that as many times as you want. You don't have to.
and we'll have a
good luck.
spinning wheel at the end.
Yeah, we'll do a spinny wheel. The winner will be announced live.
Okay, and then the next section of this live will be talking about Ashley's favorite image and Trevor's favorite image as of right now, and then we'll move on to the trivia after this. So I will change the screen so you guys can see my screen, which should be just in a few seconds now. And so Trevor, your image of choice for this live was the Witch Head Nebula. So can you tell us a bit more about your picture here, which is very, very beautiful, of the witch head, how you captured it, with what equipment, maybe it was difficult or easy, and all that.
Cool. Yeah. So that's my most recent image, and that was captured at the Winter Star Party. So when I see this image, what I think about is the extreme wind that my poor AM5 mount was experiencing, because we were set up right on the shore, on the Gulf of Mexico shore.
That's right.
But the cool thing about this was, and it maybe people would think it's a weird choice to shoot when we had those like Southern Hemisphere targets from the location, for anyone that saw the video. But Orion was so much higher in the sky than it is from home. So just seeing Sirius way up in the sky was so weird. So I knew I'd get a better version of this object there than I ever could from home. And it was a Bortle 3 site. So, and then the Pleiades 68 is just such a killer scope. I was just talking to someone today about how much I love that scope. I could spend 10 years on capturing projects. with that scope.
Nice.
Wow.
It's
No Takahashi for you.
I mean, and I
If
mean that
somebody
wouldn't be
wants
bad
to
either.
donate to Trevor.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't turn down a attack. No.
yeah. That's a beautiful one with many galaxies behind as well.
Yeah.
And some HA here. Beautiful. And then Ashley, I think yours was Row of Fuchi or Fuki. You never know how to say it. But, that was one of your maybe first images, at least maybe this year or last year.
I think that was
last year.
maybe
Maybe
the year before last.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's 2022. We were at the Cherry Spring Star Party when I took this one. And so when I think of this image, more so being on that particular field at Cherry Spring State Park. And I used the Skywatcher the 2i for that one with the
That's a Rokinon. Isn't it?
the Rokinon lens, the 135.
Nice.
The legendary.
Yeah. And I was just
A must have.
yeah, really, really happy with how this turned out in the processing stages. And it was just one of those images that just seemed to come together really nice. When I talked about the frustration earlier, I didn't feel that when I was processing this one. It was
on your list for so long, too.
It was.
Like,
The
as soon as she
target.
saw it, she's like, I need to shoot Row. I was like, this is your chance.
Yeah. And it's just, the colors. I love that like faint yellow with the pinks and the purples and that dark dust. Like it's just, I love that target.
And there is a cluster M4 here, and then the bright star Antares visible.
It's so pretty. Again, yours is just like so ethereal. And then you got the dark lane, the dusty lanes there. Love it.
I like that part. Yeah.
It's pretty.
Her planner book that she uses, she printed that out as the custom
my
cover
cover.
for it. So yeah,
Nice.
Yeah. I really, really love that one. Yeah.
still talking about it.
I am.
I took Row of Yuki so many times with like a 50mm lens and a Rokinon 135 and then a
We
telescope.
messed it up the first time and then didn't get it.
This
Took
is
us a
my
long time.
mosaic. I think it was the first 2x2 mosaic taken from a dark site, but this is with a mosaic, so with a RASA at f2.
Yeah.
And you can see like how fast the RASA is with all the colors and
Beautiful.
all this.
Wow. Yeah.
And then once again, the cluster, I think M4 is here, and the Antares here.
That's deep.
It's
Yeah.
a work of art.
But the dark sky, of course, helped a lot. And by the way, about this, do you guys ever plan to do like a remote imaging scope? I mean, having one?
Not like the way you guys have done it, where it's like a remote facility, but
Okay.
there's some dark spots north of us in, like, we call it cottage country, north of Toronto, where it gets dark up there, where we think about buying a property and building something of our own there, where it's not only a cottage to visit, but also an observatory that we could access from here. So that's kind of a long-term
That's like a dream.
Yeah.
If we
that
could
was that was my dream at first too, and I did so much research because there is so much land around Nevada, but it's such a pain to find the right land with like electricity. I mean the internet and then the water or whatever you need there. It's such a pain to find. But
Well, and for
hopefully
us,
you guys can.
the cost of cottages
Yes.
in Northern Ontario is like outrageous.
Really?
So
It's like a win the lottery kind of dream thing. I don't think it.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be great if it happened, but
I know.
I hope
It's
you
like-
guys get it.
it's like
sounds
a
so
pipe dream, but
yeah.
Because here
But
in the
yeah.
desert, the land is so cheap because there's just so much land, but it's just like
putting all that stuff out there.
Yeah.
is the
There's
hard part.
nothing there, right? You're starting
Yeah.
from
From scratch.
Nothing.
Yeah.
yeah.
So not worth the I don't know.
I love this cottage core dream though. That is just so adorable. I hope that you guys do get it though in the future. Like my
It would be amazing. Like it would be amazing.
She looks at like the old falling apart ones too. She'd be like, "This is perfect." Like she
Why
doesn't
are we
want
the
this
same,
modern.
Ashley?
Yeah.
It's
I
a
want,
fixer
like, a
upper. I can
charming-
fix it.
charming little cottage with like the wood paneling and like an old kitchen. Like to me, that's like
Forgotten
and that
cottage.
lovely old quaint cozy cottage. Like I love that.
I can fix it. I can fix it. Suddenly my DIY-ness is just like shooting at me. I feel you on that. Like I want to have a bed and breakfast when I'm like older, retired. Like that's my dream. I don't know
that's
where,
awesome.
but one day.
Yeah. Whenever we go to an Airbnb, Ash is like, this would be so much fun to have a place where you get to host people and you get everything all ready for them. And
organize a little welcome basket or something. I don't know.
Why are we the same?
Yeah.
It's so funny. Oh, we have I think.
Well, I was gonna go over the five good targets for this month really quick.
Before
let me show the screen again. Yeah, so we'll just quickly tell you guys about 5 good targets for this month, which you can capture in March. The first one would be M101. It is a pinwheel galaxy, of course, a classic, good for beginners and advanced. This one is RGB HA. The pinwheel galaxy is, I think, kind of hard to see visually, but it is very simple to capture with a telescope and a camera. The next one will be M63, which is a sunflower galaxy. That's also a good one for this month, very high in the sky. And if you go deep, like we tried here, you can see a lot of like dust around the galaxy itself, which is very nice. The third one out of 5 we have for you guys today, this month, is the Leo triplet. If I can find it in my list here. But you guys can see all the crazy, all the list I have of all the objects that were captured since starting this hobby.
Really good at organization.
I cannot find Leo triplet.
Leo triplet is right here.
Oh, I hate this one. So the Leo triplet here, if you also go kind of deep, you can see the streak behind the hamburger galaxy, which is made of dust as well. And then you have the M96 group, which was my first time ever capturing several galaxies in one frame, and I was so proud, even though someone commented and saying it was horrible because my black was too black. But it was
he never forgot it.
That was 8 years ago, and since
he
then,
never forgot it.
And because of this one comment, since then I always make my pictures not black enough now. But this is the M96 group with a few galaxies.
Ugh.
And lastly, we have M64, which is the Black Eye Galaxy. M64 here, which is also a nice one, kind of similar to M63 in size and.
These look like major redos for us.
Some of them, yeah.
It's not black enough, Antoine.
Now it's not black.
How dare you?
Wait, hold on.
I'll be back to making everything too black again, I'm sure.
It's a vicious cycle.
Yeah. So we had a few questions on the chat here. I'm sorry guys for skipping everything, but
no, we have some time.
I'm always too afraid to drag this out for too long. So I know I skipped a bunch of questions on the chat here, but if you see any, you can feel free to ask them.
Well, we're looking at the same screen.
So yeah, the next thing we'll do is a trivia. So
well, I think we've got some time for questions.
Yeah, if you guys want to pick 2 or 3 random questions and answer them, that'd be great. Let's see here. Let me just get something random. This is for both of you from Rose Alerts. Any plans for the upcoming solar eclipse? If so, do you have any tips or tricks?
Ooh.
Yes, we're traveling to New Brunswick in Canada, so we're going to be one of the last people to see the eclipse. Totality's at 4:30 p.m. And then as for tips, I would say keep it simple. People obsess over getting just the most incredible jaw-dropping photo of the eclipse. If you're staring at your camera screen the entire time, focused on the image and not the experience, I really feel sorry for you because you're missing out on the magic of what's happening. It could be very tempting, right? But yes. I think a lot of people are going to get a photo, so it's cool, but the experience, you won't forget that. That would be my tip.
Yeah, I'm planning just to get a couple frames of just totality with Corona, and then call it a day and enjoy the rest of the event. Yeah. Because this will be our first total solar eclipse that we're viewing
in your entire life, or
yeah. So
I saw one when I was 5 or 6, but yeah, that was it.
It's my first time.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, we missed 2017, right? We'd had to travel and it was too late and everything was booked and we missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were hoping to fly to Mexico, which sounded cheaper than the US actually, but then the hotels once you're there are insane.
Yeah, the flights were just awful, and I'm sure the hotels would have been just as bad, but such is life. I did get to experience the annular solar eclipse that happened in October here from
Nice.
my house, and I was here. I stayed at home for a wedding the previous day. Antoine went off somewhere else, so he got to see it a little bit better. I saw a partial, but my friend was staying over with me, and I was like, "Oh, I still have my solar eclipse like glasses. Do you want to like see the sun?" And he's like, "What?" And it was just so amazing because everything just went like dark, like darker than normal. It was so bizarre.
But
And I can't tell you how amazing that was. So I don't know what it's like to see a total, but I'm so excited.
But like Trevor said, like you have to enjoy it, because when I drove like 3 or 4 hours with my friend Justin for the annular eclipse, we were so focused on aiming our camera and preparing everything, so stressed out. It was insane. I saw it for like what 2 or 3 seconds. That's it. It was gone. So next time, like I'm gonna make it very simple. I don't take any advanced gear or anything. I'm just going to enjoy it.
But also,
I'm really looking forward to seeing other people's reactions during the event too. Like I'm really looking forward to like just looking around at what other people are experiencing and just like being a part of that like collective, you know? I think that'll be really cool.
I can already picture all the TikToks. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah.
Yes.
I think
they're coming.
We won't be, I think, near anyone for ours. We'll be traveling to Dallas. And I know we had some dog park friend actually was like, "Oh, we're going to Fredericksburg and Bill Nye's going to be there." And I'm like, "Ah!" But like, yeah, we didn't know about it ahead of time. We did some last minute planning, but it'll just be me and Antoine, I think. But I'm sure we'll see people like on the side of the road, you know, stopping by to try to. But let me tell you guys right now, and I'll say it a billion times, don't ever look at the sun with your naked eye. Never, ever, ever. No matter if it's an eclipse. No, just don't do that.
Make that clear.
This is not a question, but a very funny comment. Focus AG says, "I wish my wife had the same spirit like these two ladies. One of these days, I'll have the divorce papers on my kitchen table."
Oh no!
It's a compliment. It's a compliment to
It's a compliment and a huge diss to his wife.
Hopefully she's not watching this live. I hope. Let's pick one more random question here, and then we'll move on to trivia. Actually, 2 quick questions. Can Trevor speak French from Canada?
I can't. I cannot speak French. They force us to take it in school, and I hated it. I mean, if I could go back and do it, I'd be more interested to do it now. But it's embarrassing.
I'll give you some lessons if you want.
And so New Brunswick, we're going to New Brunswick, which is the only fully bilingual province in the country of Canada.
That's
okay.
cool.
Well, good luck. Trevor can speak French.
A lot of French-speaking people.
If I knew I was going to meet you later in life, Antoine, I would have learned French so we could have an actual conversation.
I'm touched.
But I didn't know.
English too,
Oh my God, Trevor knows likes us! Ah!
That would have been a great reason to learn it.
Between him saying that and Dylan saying he wants to like cuddle me or something, I'm feeling so loved in the shows. And then one last thing, one last random question. You don't have to answer this one if you don't want to. It's a bit maybe personal. Someone asks, how do you make a living doing astro? If you want to, you don't have to answer it.
Oh, no. So I'll tell you this. It's not the way people think it is. I think the misconception is that you just get... Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I think people think that you just somehow you get paid by companies to just you talk about a telescope. Oh, they paid you to say that. It does not work that way. At maximum, they'll lend you a product to talk about, but it's through the ads that you see on the YouTube videos, the affiliate programs. It's like anyone that's doing this, even as a part-time hustle, is all doing the same thing. Us, you guys, Quiv, and Dylan. So there's a few ways to monetize it, but mostly it's just ads that are put in front of your content. That's the big one.
And products for sale, like if you have.
Oh yeah, digital product. You guys have the course.
Courses
yeah,
coming.
You have guides and all that. Yeah, that's.
And the guides.
Yeah, we have our image processing guide is like the one actual product we sell as a business, which is crazy to think about, but.
Yeah.
And it's helpful.
But yeah, I think if I can describe it, it's like 1,000 different little things that add up. each month.
That's
it's
it.
not like one big thing. Like
It's like nine little things.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We can move to the trivia if you guys want.
Yeah,
we have
oh
10
my
questions
God.
for you guys.
Okay, so exciting. Don't get scared.
I'm a bit nervous for this trivia.
If you've seen the show before, everybody always gets a little bit nervous at this part, but truly it's questions you already know.
Well, hopefully,
We'll see.
I mean, so far, I think everyone on the shows have been getting like
They've got like
9
B's.
or 10
Yeah.
Oh, don't say that.
Oh boy,
So you probably will get a 9 or 10, I hope.
we're getting graded.
Can you get the S just so we can shoot it one last time?
Yes.
And you guys, before we start the trivia, this is your last chance until the end of trivia to do a super chat if you want to be entered into the spinning wheel for the Hestia. So how the Hestia works is it's for the same makers from the Vespera and Stellina smart telescopes. This is like a box, and you just put your phone on top here, and there's a little lens where your phone camera will align. And you can also add a filter there. And for example, for the eclipse, we tried on the sun 2 days ago, and it was really good.
We wrote a blog about it already, just about solar observation if you're curious, but yeah.
So you're gonna get a free Hestia if you guys want, and yeah, you can also apparently do deep sky imaging with your phone. So we can.
Haven't done the deep sky capabilities just yet, but I've seen some promising stuff so far. Hopefully we can do it justice.
Yeah.
Good
so
luck.
yeah, once the trivia is over, we'll do a spinning wheel and we'll
And then
end the
that's
show
it.
there.
We don't send any more super chats after that point because
But
I don't want to be held responsible.
We'll let you know once it's closed. All right, trivia time.
Wow, so exciting.
Let me just switch a screen to trivia screen so it's more cool.
So
There
it's
we go.
more exciting. Wow.
Now you guys look very cool.
The stars of the show get to answer the questions. Eee. Okay. Question 1. What's your most popular YouTube video and how many views does it have?
See, I think it's embarrassing that we know it, right?
You think it's embarrassing that we know it?
Yeah, I know exactly what it is.
I'm torn between two. It's either viewing Mars or Jupiter.
I took a picture of Mars through my telescope, and it's 4.2 million views.
How do you know?
I shouldn't know that.
Wow,
hey.
you like stats, don't you?
I know that too.
Because I look at it to make myself feel better when a video flops. That's how I know it.
Trevor, that is so charming.
No, but we can see you actually care about the stats and stuff, so you know your stuff. It's good. You know your stuff.
A little,
you
yeah.
You gotta toot your own horn a little bit.
Yeah.
That's a really good amount of views. Like
Oh, I was supposed to do this. Wait,
4.2.
how am I supposed? Wait, I'm supposed to show this thing. Hang on, it's been 3 months. Hang on. Here we go. Oh, okay, perfect.
Here you go. If you guys want to see that video, please head over to Trevor's channel after this. Astrobackyard.
And make it to 4.3 million views. Yoo-hoo.
Woo.
All right. Next question will be, what year did they sell out of Cherry Springs shirts so you couldn't get one?
Oh, it was 2019. Right?
Wait,
It was.
It's
You
Ashley
talked
and
about-
Trevor, so you have two attempts.
Okay. It was yellow in 2017,
Yep.
blue in 2018, and then it was maroon in 2019, and we didn't get one. Or was it
2019 was the year of Black Forest when I went by myself and I shot the triangulum.
It's 2019. That's my final answer.
Is
I
it
don't
the
think
final
He was giving us another chance. He's like, well, Trevor, you win.
No, because 2020 was COVID.
No,
It has to be 2019.
I have no idea, but I feel like you've talked about those shirts before.
It was during the video called I drove 4 hours to photograph the Milky Way.
Oh, that was
Oh,
like 20.
you did go
was
together, but it was
2018.
2018.
It was 2018, yeah.
2018.
I got a shirt. Oh, okay. So the
But
blue was the following year. Damn.
Trevor was right. I was like, you have 2 chances. There's a point of me saying that.
Yeah. I tried.
It was really sad seeing that though. It was just like I was like la 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 watching your video, and then you're like, I didn't get a shirt this year, and I was like, oh no, like that was so sad. And then COVID happened, and I was like, oh no.
Oh, no.
Look at the effort Dolly went to get these trivia questions, finding little moments in old videos.
So if you want to equal or beat the other YouTubers, you have to not get any more errors. I mean, any more wrong answers.
Why say that, Antoine? Why even say that?
I love to stress you out.
Okay.
I did nothing.
All right, next.
Third question.
Easy.
We met once in person, which was super exciting. Can you recall the date? We'll also take month and year.
Year is fine. Month is fine. Date, we'll see.
March.
It was 2022.
March. It was like March.
Yeah, it was early.
11th.
It was cold. It was
Like-
cold in California. I think it was March 2022. I think it was March 2022.
Final answer?
Yeah.
All right. This is my one and only picture with Trevor, taken in March 2022
Oh, you guys look so cute.
on the 12th. I had more
Oh, on
hair
the
back then.
12th. See, I was close.
On the beach.
That was
how
a-
sweet.
That was a whirlwind of it because it
was
was
a good
quick.
time.
It was only 2 days, right?
Yeah, it was an
Yeah.
excellent weekend. Probably one of my favorites being
Yeah,
around
it was
Astro
fun.
people.
It was
When
so
is
cool.
Antoine going to propose? I propose. Well, we married 10 years ago. Actually, next week is our 10-year
is our
anniversary.
10-year
by
wedding
the way.
anniversary. Thanks. I mean,
Look at this.
here.
Thanks.
Trevor,
Ooh.
I propose to you now.
It's beautiful.
It's not gonna fit.
It might not fit now.
It's perfect for me.
Oh.
Oh my.
You'll get the next one? Yeah.
I did that one. Do you want me to do this one?
No, I did that one.
I said number 3. You
Okay.
said
Oh, yeah.
number 4.
All right.
Yeah,
Number
it's a
4
nice
out of
lob
10.
ball.
I'm just so. Ooh.
Just couple things.
How many space questions did Trevor ask Ashley for one full day?
Oh, remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember?
I want to
I
say
remember.
10.
I want to say 10 too.
It would have been an even number.
Yeah. Just if we're even talking about it, just that counts.
Don't give us
Don't
a
let
chance
us
to second
steer
guess
away
it.
from it. Yeah.
There it is.
It's funny because your shirt says Canadians in French, so you don't.
Yes.
We just talked about.
That video, he did not tell me what he was doing all day, and he was just kept asking me questions, and I was
Yeah.
working at my office job from home,
Because that was during the
and
pandemic.
it was during the pandemic.
and I was officially out of ideas. So I was like, maybe I'll just- yeah.
No, it was such a cute video, but I was like, Trevor, you can't just go up to Ashley like that. She's busy. You're like,
No,
hey Ashley,
like-
and she's like, oh.
And how many wives, honestly, could you just put the camera in front of and
True.
just start filming and be like, this is going on the internet?
Yeah.
So she's pretty cool that way.
Oh, not me.
That's
Good
cool.
job.
I'd
It's
be like, I'm not
stressful.
camera ready.
For 50
Oh,
K views.
You need a little heads up, Dahlia, but you
You're
can do it
good.
too.
Oh, Antoine asking me questions. He likes to see me sweat. He's just like, you don't know the
It'd
answer.
be much
do
harder
you?"
than you think.
Yeah, he'd be like, what's the designation of this one? And I'm like, I don't know.
All right, we're almost halfway through. Number
I
5.
know, number 5.
Okay, that's a good one.
Okay. This nebula has several nicknames, one being bird related. The Swan Nebula. What's the designation of it?
Good timing was a joke.
So, or the Omega,
Omega
Nebula.
Nebula.
Do you know what number? I know you love your Messier objects, you guys, and this one is number 17.
Oh, you're right.
What?
Yeah,
Very good.
He
that's a
totally did that.
blockbuster nebula. I know the blockbusters.
Yeah. I was trying to find a much harder one, but I was like, I don't want to risk it. And, you know.
They're not supposed to be hard
Let's choose,
questions.
not to do difficult
They're
ones.
supposed to be fun.
And also, the very hard ones don't really have nicknames anyway, so.
I think
Depends.
Antoine made it kind of hard for this next question, though,
The
because
next one? Oh, yeah. Nice.
I don't know the answers to these questions.
When I prepared this question, there's 3 of them that are the same type. Delia was like, don't do
Don't
that.
do it.
It's not a good
Oh,
question.
great.
So this
And I
was our
so
one to get
proud.
wrong.
I was
Yeah.
so proud. So here comes my question.
Don't embarrass us in front of Astrobackyard.
The goal, look at your screen in a few seconds. The goal is to guess at least 2 out of 3 of these pictures. Because we know you love birds. We know it.
Oh,
Oh,
So
Okay,
give
so-
us the names of at least 2 or 3 out of 3.
Oh, okay. Bufflehead is the bottom one with the white and the black. The top one, the top one is a what's the Eastern bluebird.
Wow.
And then we have a pelican on the right.
That was too easy.
You guys are so good.
You guys, I cannot believe the amount of like work you've put into these. Like that is serious digging to find our old school bird photos.
Yeah, if you type Trevor Jones, you can find those like in the first page of Google. So like, oh wow, birds. I mean, I found it like a while ago, and was like, oh, you like birds.
We should probably
Yeah, it's
bring
my
it up
old
sometime.
Flickr profile, probably.
I think it's because when we met, you were talking about this. That
Oh,
you used
okay.
to be in bird photography. Yeah, and
And
then
yeah,
I remember that and I was like, that'll be great questions because there is some
That
neighbor
is-
there with bird names.
that is
All right,
Good
awesome.
one.
impressive.
That was a good
Okay.
one.
See,
Oh.
it was a good question.
Okay, yeah, it was. Okay, I take it back. I'll pay for dinner tonight.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
non-scary question. Ooh. To Trevor. Dun dun dun. Trevor, where
my
did
word.
Ashley go for a half marathon in January of this year?
I mean, you have
She
to know.
went. She went to Disney World in Orlando.
Hey, I would love to give you a bonus point. Antoine.
Is it okay to show this or not?
No, I didn't ask
Oh,
yet.
sorry.
Hey, there she is.
I wasn't sure.
Did you see it?
I did.
That
Is
was
it okay to
quick.
show or not?
Is that okay
Oh,
to
you can
show?
show that.
Yeah.
Okay, because you sent it to me, and I didn't want to betray your trust or
No, no,
anything.
no, no.
I was like, don't show it to anybody. We need to
Yeah,
ask
it was
her
just
first.
in case you said yeah. So oof,
No,
I didn't
yeah,
think about
that's
it.
okay.
You ruined the bonus point, though. Hey, do you know who
Oh,
Ashley's dressed
sorry.
up as?
Yeah, she was Anna from Frozen.
All right.
That's just to prove that Ashley is a runner, and she did that, and she sent that picture to me because we were talking about outfits and how cute
My
it was.
costume.
It was so
Respect.
cute.
Thank you. Thank
your
you.
friend-
That was, yeah,
Sorry.
that was like mile 6, I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
She really
Hey,
she,
so
she
far
went and
very
did
good.
that.
Yeah.
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 You know,
Disney
That
World.
could have been the question. What mile was that? That could
Yeah.
have been another
Yeah.
bonus.
Missed
Hey.
opportunity.
you got your bonus point, so now you're back up.
We're back up. We're even.
Okay, we have 3 left, right? Yeah, 3 left.
Oh, guess what? It's another who am I?
Antoine's signature question. So who am I? Get 2 out of 3 of these.
To get the point.
It's coming up right now. I love this top one. I love it so much.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Top one, Scarlet Tanager.
They're all birds.
Wait. What was the name of it?
A Scarlet Tanager.
Okay. Yeah. Correct.
Yep.
And then, oh, this is a grebe. What kind of, do you,
Yeah. So casually.
It's that's the. I think that's a horn group.
mm-mm,
No.
you don't, is it?
Thank
Oh,
you,
okay.
Antoine.
Said it?
You spoiled it there, yeah. I wanted them to be confused.
Okay. And then a swan.
No, it's
No,
an eagle.
Eagle! You were thinking Omega.
I mean,
You
I'm,
already got the other 2 right, so you would have got this point anyway.
clearly it's an eagle.
I
Can't
know.
you see?
Oh,
Good job. I'm very impressed.
I
Actually.
love that we're all kind of sweating in this.
Because you had so many bird pictures, and I was like,
Yeah, they're
if
so
I pick
good.
a few, there's no way they're gonna know like every time. And so far, so good.
That's so
Yeah,
thoughtful
actually-
to throw those in there.
So impressive, honestly.
I mean, we're trying to make these lives not boring, so we're trying our best.
I know that
Fun.
we also keep talking about birds, and I hate to go back, but I'm sure you know the answer to this question. What is the name of your first ever astro photo posted on Instagram in July of 2015?
Oh,
I gave you a hint.
A bird.
Yeah, a bird. It might have been. It
swan,
might have been the
pelican.
eagle, but
A mistake is coming.
it wasn't the seagull. I know that.
Now's a good time to get your raffle thingies in, friends. They're thinking.
It was probably the eagle, because I've shot it so
Final
many
answer?
times.
Based on Dolly's face, I'm going to say no.
Maybe it was the Pelican. I'm trying to think of. I recently shot it in 2015. So it might have been the Pelican. Pelican.
All right.
Yeah. Well, that could have went either way.
And that was 449 weeks ago.
Wow, that's an old one. Oh, look at that with the Daredevil's face in there and everything.
Hey, look, your very first comment was Astro_Nebulas.
Wow.
That makes you shed a tear,
old,
no?
yeah.
Did that say 72 weeks ago? No, I can't.
400 and what was it?
449 weeks ago.
Okay.
Oh wow, that's a lot of weeks ago.
Yeah.
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 We're in the
several
apartment when I
Saturdays
said
have
that.
passed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, we only have one question left. This one is similar to my two other previous ones, but there's a twist to it. That's the last question.
A twist?
It's meant to make you lose.
Oh no.
Just kidding, you'll see. Alright, guess 2 out of 3 of these ones coming up.
Ooh.
That's a twist, yeah.
Twisty.
And also one I think one is flipped as well, so just so you know.
Okay. Top one is a bobolink.
Nice.
Bottom one is a black-throated green warbler.
Oh, she got it! I was like, there's no way she can. There's no way they can get that one.
And then we have a seagull. A seagull on the right.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
So that top left bird, the bobolink, their call, they sound like a computer. It sounds mechanical. It's incredible
Very
for
cool.
anyone that's heard it.
Okay.
Random fact.
I know what's gonna go up in search tonight.
What sound is a bobolink?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the black-throated green something is such a mouthful. I was like, there's no way.
It is.
Yeah.
There's a black-throated blue warbler too.
And I was like, I'm gonna flip it. They're gonna be so confused. Well, impressive.
You guys are bird nerds. So
Very impressive. Yeah.
Congratulations.
You are like
Great questions. That was so much fun.
That was fun.
Yeah. You got creative.
Okay, guys. Well, that was it for the trivia. I'm gonna go back to the regular screen now. And while I count all of the entries and prepare the spinning wheel, Dalia, feel free to ask some
actually,
questions.
I will be looking up all these things. You can ask questions.
Okay. Let's see what we got. But yeah, that was an incredible trivia. You got the same amount of you got the same, I think 9 or 10 points like everyone else. That was really good. I wonder if one time someone will get like a 1 or 2 score and we feel very sad. I hope not.
Depends on the difficulty of the questions.
True.
I mean, that t-shirt question was pretty hard.
I mean, the very first question was the number of views you had. Like, I was like, how can he get that in his head? Like, wow.
Just letting you guys know the raffle is closed.
Okay, now the raffle is closed, yes. So we're going to count every entry and spin the wheel.
We have 20.
20, okay.
Cool.
Okay, I'm going to quickly create the wheel.
Let's see. I'm just gonna scroll to a random place.
Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Okay, grab cam. Okay.
Someone said, "Wait, Trevor is Canadian? I never knew."
Oh, please.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I will just need like 1 or 2 minutes for this.
Let's see. Someone was curious about ads. Does it matter if you skip the ads?
No, I don't think it affects us as the creator. I think we still get our
Just in case anybody's curious about doing that. It is hard work. We've actually gotten complaints before about
ads.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, well, you have bills to pay, so it's like something's got to give for the free content.
Let's see. I have terrible eyesight, so this is not my forte.
What did you guys think of the design of the show? Did you enjoy it so far?
Yeah. Great. Yeah, like it's so much fun for you guys too. Like I'm sure it's a lot of work and the stress of a live production. good for you guys for doing it, but I see like it's a lot of fun to be a guest on it, so I can kind of see why.
I want to be a guest.
Yeah, it's so much more. It's easy to just come in and just answer questions. All the work is on you guys.
Yeah, but it's like a fun little effort. I also miss having a lot of community around. I felt like the times that we did get together with like OPT team, and even when we got together in 2022, that was something I really missed anyway, like after the pandemic, and also just wanting to be close to people in this hobby again. And it's been so like online focused, but to do something like this live where you can mess up has been very, very fun. Also, I've always wanted to be a game show host.
Yeah.
I can sense that.
Dream fulfilled. I did have a question, one that I like shelved from earlier. Somebody commented, Ashley, about your horse head, and they said that you did such a spectacular job. What's the secret sauce to your horse head? It looks like you did 4 hours on it, but it looks like 20. What's your secret sauce?
That's very nice. Thank you to commenter. The dark skies certainly helped. They were Bortle 3 skies at the Winter Star party.
Bortle 3, but shooting into the south, so maybe more like a Bortle 2.
Well, but it was like Orion was pretty high in the sky too. So
it was great data. Like I think
Yeah.
people in like you guys understand what it's like shooting in Bortle 1. Like great data is the key to everything.
But for processing, it was like I probably spent the most time I've ever spent processing that particular image. It was a lot of like slow curve stretches to get it to kind of where I wanted it to be. It was like a lot of like back and forth. I'd fix my black point and have to then redo a bunch of curve stretches. So it was like a lot of give and take.
Yeah,
in the end,
it was like you spent almost all day on that.
Yeah. In the end, it was like keeping... I didn't push the saturation too much, but I used masks and things to like highlight the areas that I wanted to like bring out some of that color and make it a little bit more punchy. So. And
you guys do mostly Photoshop?
Yeah, I mean, I'm 50-50. She's more like 75-25. She'll borrow
I'm more just like take the stars out.
Yeah.
Process my picture and then put them back in. But
so she'll send me her image, and I'll send her the starless version and the stars. It's like, there you go. You have the two sides to it. Do what you will with it.
Good teamwork.
Yeah. More so just I don't have pics in sight.
Yeah, and we have, because we have computers here and at the office too, we only have so many licenses for pics in sight and Photoshop. So even for Photoshop, we just have 2, so we have to keep signing in and out. It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, that's a pain.
That's always annoying. Ugh.
Okay, before I switch the screen to the Raffle screen and then end it there, quickly somebody asks, can you ask them about the bird nerds real quick?
I wonder who asked that.
Brody.
Okay.
The Bird Nerds was a YouTube channel that Trevor and I started, I guess, in 2015 or 2016. Where we just took the audience on our birding adventures.
Yeah, and for a time, we Astrobackyard and the Bird Nerds were like kind of close in, like we could have gone either way. Are we going to do a bird channel, a bird photography or astrophotography? It's weird, and there was success in it too. So it's like in an alternate reality, we're the Bird Nerds, and who knows I'm glad we chose what we did, but it was weird how.
It came to the point where we didn't have enough time to keep both of them going.
Yeah, it was
like we kind of had to make a choice.
Yeah. One is kind of a daytime, the other one's a nighttime.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. One's really early morning and one's all night. So it's like to make both of those happen was hard.
We chose the wrong one.
Yeah.
Well, Brody says, I really enjoyed it. So I'm sure you still have some viewers there.
Thanks, Brody. It's always kind of funny when people...
bring it up
or comment on the Bird Nerds videos saying, oh, one of my favorite astrophotographers, I didn't realize he was a birder. So it's like funny when people make the connection.
Yeah, they're all still up there.
Yeah.
Okay, and then very last comment, somebody said, any chance of getting the narrowband channel interview? Yes, guys, we have a huge list of people we want to add to this show. I think the next one might be Queeve. I'm not saying anything yet, but we have a huge list, so I'm sure the narrowband channel will be here at some point in this show.
Wait a second.
And now, I think we're ready for the spinning the wheel.
Very exciting.
Are you triple counting? You already counted twice.
Yes, it's just somebody submitted after the fact when I said don't.
It's 21 then, so I just
It's
won?
24, actually.
Okay, 24.
Pretty good
Okay.
odds.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I know, yeah.
Last time,
I really don't want doing this live. You really don't want to mess up because people really want to win this, and I really do want. I wish everybody could win, but only one person does, and I got to make it fair. Count the right stuff and
what's
I
funny?
get tripped up.
This is what game shows are all about, though. Yeah, like.
Oh my.
What's funny is when we had, I think it was Dylan. He submitted. I mean, he had a super chat, and of course the winner was him. Of course.
Yeah, rigged. It's rigged.
Yeah. So everyone was like, "What?" And I'm like, "I swear it's not." So we spun again out of fairness.
All right.
That's funny.
But also, I saw a comment earlier from Nico Carver, who did a super chat and said that if his number was the winner, he would want us to respin. So thank you so much, Nico, for just supporting the channel.
Nico.
And
So he'll probably win.
All right, so let's go ahead. Do you have your app thingy ready for the congrats thing? Let's go ahead and spin the wheel.
Ooh.
Wow.
3,
Good luck,
2,
everybody.
3,
spinny
2,
wheel.
1, boom.
And it clicks. Click, 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 click.
Number 5.
Number 5. Hold on.
I think Brody was number 4. He will be sad. Who is number
Somebody
5?
named 1, 2,
Make sure that you
4,
don't mess it up.
5. That says 5, right? That is somebody named Robot Snake.
All right, congratulations, Robot
Nice.
Snake. You're going to win a free Hestia just in time for the eclipse.
Yes.
Amazing. Congrats.
Congrats.
That's
Oh
sick.
yes.
There you go.
Can't forget about
There's more
that.
Hestia in the wheel.
Brody, you almost won. Next time, buddy. You almost
Oh,
won.
sorry,
You
Brody.
can
One
win next
away.
time. But congrats,
Snake,
Robot
yeah,
Snake.
reach out to us.
Yeah, please email us and then we'll we'll put you in contact with Varonis. And thank you so much again, Varonis, for this.
For sponsoring this prize. Super excited.
So we hope you guys loved this live stream. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. And it was very fun to have Trevor and Ashley here. I know they're very busy, so we are
Yes.
very thankful you guys
But-
said yes to join.
Let us know what is there anything that you're up to that you want to let people know that you're doing? I know you got your giveaway with the Gina.
Oh yeah. We just there's a giveaway. So if people want more prizes, we don't do giveaways very often, but we did one today with the Gina Astro to win some solar eclipse gear and an Astrobackyard beanie. So the link is in our latest video to enter that giveaway. I think you just have to put your email address, and that's probably it.
I think you just subscribe to both our newsletter and Agina's newsletter. And there's because we're in Canada, you have to have a skill testing question for giveaway. So there's a small, easy answer.
Math question. Yeah, I don't understand.
The question
point
is
of that.
what day is the solar eclipse on? April blank.
That's
Oh
too
wow.
difficult.
Okay. That's
So
I give up.
yeah.
Good luck answering that.
I know who's going to win. It's going to be Robot Snake.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be
So
cool.
if you're interested, that's there. You have until the 15th. I think it's only open to US and Canada residents.
Okay.
So,
Sorry,
but you have until the 15th. I know.
We're just happy they included us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because a lot of the stuff
Yeah.
it's a US world out there. Feels like sometimes.
Yeah.
Truly.
All
Okay,
right,
well that's
well-
awesome. Good luck to whoever wins that. Thank you for joining us. I would say, let us know what your handles are, but that's Astrobackyard. Right there. That's Team Astrobackyard.
We'll have them in the description
Right.
as well.
You can,
after this live.
you can see that in the description. But thank you everybody for joining us. Trevor, Ashley, thank you for joining us today and being our first twofer for guests.
Well,
That's a first.
It's a historic moment.
Great.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much for having us. We had a great time.
Yeah, appreciate all the work you guys put into this. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Thank
Keep
you,
it up.
everyone.